Hello and welcome back to Counseling 101. In this session, we shall discuss the topic faithfulness and unfaithfulness in marriage. Faithfulness could be defined as loyalty or the ability to be trusted. It is a requirement for all Christians and even non-Christians. Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. 1 Corinthians 4:2, faithfulness could also be said to be the cornerstone of the character of a person. It is a pattern which is seen in relation to God, church, work or activities, friends, and secular work. Unfaithfulness in one area of life may be indicative of possible unfaithfulness in the others. In marriage, here are circumstances that will test faithfulness. 1. Sickness. This is the situation where one of the spouses has been sick for a long time. 2. Childlessness. That is, will you remain faithful even when childbearing is an issue in your marriage? 3. Childbirth. 4. Sudden prosperity. Will you remain faithful when you suddenly become prosperous, or you will go after other women or men? 5. Joblessness. The question is, what would you do if your spouse is without a job? Would you stay or leave? 6. Long separation. 7. Old age, menopause. 8. Poverty. And last but not least is impotence. Would you remain faithful if your husband is impotent and can't satisfy you in bed? This is a test of faithfulness. If you find yourself in any of these circumstances, you must be on high alert for temptations to be unfaithful. Here are some high-risk jobs that could contribute to unfaithfulness. 1. Airline workers. 2. Sailors. 3. Soldiers. And 4. Long-distance drivers. With these type of work, one partner would leave the other for a long time due to the work, and that could be very tempting. Let us now look at some conditions that are likely to aggravate potential for unfaithfulness. Unfaithfulness or infidelity is sin. It normally has the end result of adultery, though it starts in seemingly harmless ways like spending more time with someone who is not your spouse. The following may, however, act as catalysts to this phenomenon, which is more of a problem of the heart. 1. Becoming unattractive, and this goes to the women. Always look attractive to your husband. If you stop attracting him, someone else will. 2. Not caring about things like one's weight, looks, and interest in sex. You are always tired whenever your spouse wants to have some time with you. 3. General loss of interest in dressing, hair, and indeed the general appearance. 4. Infrequent sexual intercourse between a couple. 5. Lack of communication, that is, spouses must find time to talk about themselves and everything that matter to them. No matter how busy you are or the nature of your temperament, don't let someone else engage your spouse in conversation more than you do. 6. Lack of fellowship. 7. Failure to develop an interest in sexual activity. That is, if you fail to give your spouse the needed sexual attention, he or she will get it somewhere else. 8. Failure to sustain interest in one another. 9. Fortnight marriages. Couple come together only fortnightly. 10. Failure to share the same bedroom. 11. Trekking jobs. 12. Turning down your spouse's sexual advances frequently. Sex is a big issue in marriage, and turning down sexual advances can lead to problems in the marriage. Dutiful sex is when you give in to your spouse's sexual advance whether you are in the mood or not. 13. Unhealthy work circumstances. Example, a male and female working closely together in the same room for long hours, such as traveling or trekking together and staying in the same hotel, going on long courses abroad and short business trips, and holding meetings in hotel rooms. Now, how do we foster faithfulness in marriage? Here are some clues. 1. Fear God and be obedient to His word. 2. Be prayerful, both of you. 3. Be active in all church activities. 4. Avoid developing close relationships with others of the opposite sex. 5. Have mutual friends. Don't have friends who are not friends of your partner. 6. Concerning the issue of childlessness, remember that your partner will be what God wants him or her to be. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, Am I in God's stead, who hath withheld from thee the fruit of the womb? Genesis 30 verse 2.7, wear your wedding rings always. 8. Talk positively about your spouse. 9. Sit by your spouse in church. And 10. Be sexually active and infuse some variety and excitement into the marriage. Don't always lie down like a stick. We hope you have learned something new today. If you have any question or comment, do leave it in the comments section below. Please subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next video.